Realme, Redmi, Samsung. What do these brands have in common? All three recently launched phones targeting the same 13,000 rupee price segment. And all three phones, they have strong cameras. So today in this video, let's have a blind test to figure out which of these three, the Realme 6, the Redmi Note 9 Pro and the Galaxy M21 shoots the best pictures. Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech, and if you do enjoy today's video, please subscribe and consider turning on notifications by hitting that bell icon. Let's now get started. Now guys, how this is gonna work is I'm gonna be showing you two sets of images for each scenario, and I'm gonna be sharing my thoughts on the pictures shot with these phones, what I see, what I feel about these images, drawing attention to the little details. At the end, I'll leave a poll and you can select which of the three you felt fared best. There are going to be 4 scenarios in total, so let's see if any of you can actually guess the cameras, which is which, right, in all four scenarios. I mean, let me know in the comments below how many you do actually get right. Let's see if anyone gets all 4 right. By the way, if you feel my commentary is gonna influence your thoughts and you don't want that, just hit the mute button whenever you see this mute icon on screen. With that said, let's get the blind test started. First, we're going to be focusing on the colors and dynamic range of the primary rear shooters. A here has some blown out highlights, especially on the leaves at the top of the frame. B and C, they've done better in that regard. The leaves look lush green on both and they've preserved the shadows well. The sky looks blue on C. That's because C has more saturated colors. Moving on quickly to the second image, we see the same themes. B and C have more punchier colors, while the sand on A, it kinda looks washed out. The yellows and red on C pop the most, but B has hit the nail on the head with the most realistic colors. So which one do you guys prefer? A, B or C? Personally, here I'm gonna go with C. The punchy colors might not be, true to life, but it makes for the most eye-catching shot. Okay, it's time for the reveal. A is the Galaxy M21, B is the Realme 6, and C, it's the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Let's now move on to the next set of pictures. Let's first look at this juice stall. Once more brilliant colors, but what we are taking a look at right now is the detail levels. Zooming into the glass bottle caps, we can't really make out any major difference in detail levels. They all look crisp even when you blow them up. If you want to pick a favorite here, please go ahead, do so. But to break what I perceive to be a tie, I decided to switch to the higher megapixel modes on each of these cameras for the second set of images. We have this shot of the 3 chairs. At a glance, we can't really tell if one of the snaps are sharper than the other. All 3 look equally good. Punching in till we can see the sticker on the red chair, seems like we finally have a difference in detail. A here does the best, B comes in second, while C is kind of struggling at this level of zoom. Poll time now, which one did you like best? Personally, I'm gonna have to go with A here, and as many of you might have guessed, A is the higher 64 megapixel GW1 sensor, that's the Realme 6. C is the 48 megapixel ISOCELL GM2, it's still the Redmi Note 9 Pro, while B is the Samsung Galaxy M21, also a 48 megapixel sensor. In terms of aperture, we have f2 on the M21, f1.8 on the Realme 6, 1.79 on the Note 9 Pro, so pretty much around the same with regards to aperture. Okay, so for our next segment, we have some low light images. All 3 have dedicated night modes, so that's what we use to shoot these images. First, we have a picture of the city skyline from the beach. This is a very challenging shot even for flagship cameras, so I'm pleased to see how well these 3 have done here. B is obviously the brightest. It's lit up the sand as well as the city and the horizon. A bit of noise though has crept into the shot, especially in the night sky. A on the other hand takes a darker but cleaner image. There's a little bit of a green tint, but there's less visible artifacting. C falls behind here. It's neither bright nor does it have clean processing. Taking a look at another night mode shot, B and C both have correct colors, while the tinting I mentioned earlier, it's in full effect with A. Zooming into the wheel though, you can see that A has the best detail. The lines are sharper, you can even spot the texture of the sand on the rim. B has done pretty well too. Good details, And this time there's not a lot of noise here either. Once more, which one of these did you prefer, A, B or C? I went with B on this one since it takes the overall brighter, more color accurate image. Time for the reveal. A is the Redmi Note 9 Pro, B is the Realme 6, and C is the Galaxy M21. One thing that I did notice here is that the Note 9 Pro keeps pushing higher ISOs, but even then it mostly ends up with darker looking pictures. Another thing I noticed is that in this shot of a burning fire is that while the M21 as well as the Realme 6 lower the shutter rate down to 1/10 of a second, the Note 9 Pro, at least in our testing, it never went below 1/15th, or rather 1/15th. Okay, so for the final set, we've gone for some ultra wides. First up, let's take a look at this monument. A and C, they've gotten the right colors, while B has a yellowish tone over the entire image. We can see it on the walls as well as the lawn underneath. C looks the most vibrant and contrasty out of the lot. It's got the deep blue skies, the bright white walls, the deep greens. Next up, let's have a look at this picture. Once more, B has a warm color tone, while A and C get it right. The wall looks natural and so do the balloons on them. Both A and C, they are pretty similar here. If you like one more than the other, feel free to pick it. Okay, time to make your choice, guys. A, B or C. Personally, I think C did really well here. And here's the reveal. A is the Galaxy M21, B is the Redmi Note 9 Pro, and C is the Realme 6. I prefer the Realme 6 here since it offers more accurate colors and a better dynamic range. So we've had 4 rounds of blind testing here. How many did you get right? Anyone got all 4? Well, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't gotten all 4, how many did you get right? Leave a comment. As far as the camera performance is concerned, honestly, I was surprised to see the Realme 6 do this well. The primary camera on it is punching well above its weight class. It's not that the Note 9 Pro or the M21 aren't good. They've been quite competitive too. It's just that the Realme 6 has stood out mostly. So that's pretty much it for this blind test. What do you guys feel about it? Did you like the blind test? Did you find this video interesting? How would you like for me to change my blind test videos? Do you have any constructive criticism to offer? If yes, go ahead, hit me up on the comments below. I will definitely take your feedback. Also, thumbs up, thumbs down based on whatever you felt about the video. Subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon if you haven't yet. And thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.